Your stream was good. Your stream was good. We're back again. Back again, back again, back again. Back again, back again. Back again. Just give me a second. I'm prepping my water for the day. Can't leave the mason jars in the refrigerator for too long, because then the top's gonna start to bubble. Just starting to realize that. So we're gonna eat them now. Let me open them. I realized, like, when you live, like, mostly by yourself, you really don't really eat the food. The food just pile up, and I don't want the food to go bad either. So, yeah. Morning. As do, I've been gonna play some Madden, continue my career and shit like that. And looking to it. Let me fill my water. We be balling out, we be finding a way. Good morning. Let's see what we can do as a superstar. Let's do it.
The Chargers offense set up in good field position here to begin their drive.
And
the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
His guys, though, they will not have playoff football to look forward to this year.
But knowing him like we do, we know that he'll finish this thing out strong. He's a professional, and he'll want to set the tone for next season in this game.
Herbert. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You look at this Bronco defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty.
If we change.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Bro.
And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. Here now, a 3rd down and 8. Herbert now. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
Shit.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And not much there at all.
Yeah,
maybe a yard
missed that
up to the
one.
43. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
How are you doing to myself, bro?
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now it's Herbert. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42.
Let's read the holes, fellas.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Come on, fellas.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
What?
2 yards the loss.
That's what happens when you run into a
The
teammate.
Chargers entering play looking for win number 4 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
Walking.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be called a gain of 2. And that'll leave
yards a game. Plus a game.
the Chargers ready to take over. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. Here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards there for number 15.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Herbert back to the air. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time, but lucky, incomplete. Chargers offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here's Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all the
Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And we give you a look there at the lead leaders in receiving touchdowns. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run it in.
Damn, we took it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Justin Herbert hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. They'll try and run it here. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Good play, back to back to back.
The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Now Herbert.
Bro, that's about to leave, bro.
Look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was... So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. Throwing, Herbert. He's got it. It's Escobar. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
And this one's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
The ball on the 16 for 2nd and 10. Herbert to throw. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that.
Bro, I thought I was like literally like better than usual, like just now. But we still get the loss. But it's okay. I mean, with time we get better and shit. Get better and shit. Gotta buy the points. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep scoring. Gotta keep trying. At the end of the day, bro, that's what we can do for real. Like, I'm trying to get balling. Balling ain't easy. I just realized I had my flashlight on this whole time. Whoa. Today is Sunday. Go figure. I have 2 of them. And then guess that's how I'm applying it. Trying to continue being an efficient running back. You know, it's in New York, so you got a chance, possibly, maybe. It's like, maybe, I don't know. I'm good, coach. I'm good. Thanks, fast. Indeed. Indeed, yeah, no, I know. Let's get it. Come on.
The Chargers offense ready to take over here. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back.
And at face value, the numbers may not have been eye-popping last week, but what stands out is that he made contributions both the run game and as a receiver out of the backfield. And quarterbacks will always tell you, give me someone like that I can rely on, and it makes my job that much easier.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 51 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The Chargers entering play looking for win number 4 on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up team's offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And shoves him off at the 20. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try the screen. It's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Out of the gun, Herbert. Short throw to Disley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw. Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll look to throw again. Short throw to Disley. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down. A final shot before the break for Herbert. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before break. Herbert. His throw incomplete. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal. Well, we're in the left.
No boy.
This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that.
Let's see if I can run for some yards. You be patient.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Finds Johnston. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Back to throw. Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 2nd down and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here. And the Chargers offense back out and ready to go. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we're watching them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself.
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dangers. It's intercepted. It's Deontay Banks with it. And the Giants are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defense.
What am I even doing, bro, at this point? Like at this point, bro, I'm like trying to wonder, bro. Let's have this, bro. How's it? It's different on my highest. Anyway, that's gonna be my next one. The ball carrier. I need to have the most of it while I can. But we lost by 1 point. Yeah, we couldn't even score a touchdown. Bro, do good truck. The dummies has to be the ones the field and I can run to the end zone, right? No, this is this. My spin move's actually pretty handy. Hold on now. Okay. Ah! Got it. Got him. That's how you're supposed to do it. Oh. Okay, that's it. I got it on the first try, so sure. Yeah, whatever, I guess. Even better at running the ball. That tight line shot is almost. Next few games. Last few games.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Chargers bruising running back. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Chargers and the Lions, and it's all just ahead on...
Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He finds space for a few yards that time. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. That goes for 36 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, they'll run. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back now, pressure on its way.
Bro, what is
That's
wrong with
incomplete.
you,
Trying to set up the screen there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Herbert back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Chargers and their running back about to get back to work. And they'll have a look. Herbert now off the play fake. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Well, that throw came pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Oh, what a stiff arm. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Let's go this way.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing now, Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Herbert from the gun. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You gotta react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Herbert throwing again. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. It's Herbert once more. Finds McConkey. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're going to have to regroup after this one. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. One final shot before halftime. Short pass caught by his tight end. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The Lions defending their building. We'll catch up with Chargers back out on offense. They're running back headed.
Also it's like
They'll run here on first down. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate. They hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you've got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Here's the handoff. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. Back to the well again. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. To the air this time, Herbert. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The visitors, and this running... Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one doesn't go far. So we hit the end of the 3rd. Offense headed out as we get a look at their running back.
Why do you keep getting back to the close to this shit?
Right up the gut. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
He's doing another run. Oh, shit. They're blitzing right.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He shovels this one forward. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It may have started off so small, but then he squirmed right through that initial traffic to find a lot more space to gash him. As far as shuffle passes go, Kate, the results don't get too much better than that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Got a man, Palmer has it. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And he goes down a little short of the 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they bring him down around the 34. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Come on, 1 yard.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him
Oh, I
inside.
could get a touchdown.
Driving across the 15-yard.
No, just
And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back.
Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game.
No, come on, bro.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch
Bend
down?
down, bend down.
And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. They'll try and punch it in.
Let's
and
go.
he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Yeah, Jake. He tried to take me out. Just jumped.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Flying forward on the ground. And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches short. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And this game, wow, it came down to the final moments where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.
They had a small game, too. They were no much. Let's see what we do, bro. We're gonna do it, bro. Just guarantee the way. I'm playing it nice, bro. Just trust. Just do it.
It's week 18 of the NFL, and we've got the Chargers' versatile running back. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Chargers and the Broncos, and it's coming up next.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. Hand off to the back. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Rome back gets the handoff. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. Now Herbert to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A give now from the gun. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. Setting up the screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Let's go right here, though.
Chargers ball as we get back for the seconds, and they are thinking points. On 3rd down, Herbert. He's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
I'm not gonna get this, bro. What the fuck, bro? They should give me this. What?
And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. A gain of 2, and after...
So close to one touchdown.
This one goes off left tackle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Bro, why does it always have to be the point where I'm almost at the down?
Throwing on first is Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Sent down by Cody Barton. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Herbert back to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Bro, you should have passed to me, bro. Just to me. A little bit.
On first down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And the Broncos bringing out some extra DBs on this 3rd down. They're in the dime. The screen pass falls incomplete.
They should have done better. Should have actually ran the damn thing.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Able to hit Palmer, complete.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Across the 45 and still going. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. Just a field goal aside so far as we enter the final quarter of play. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. There's a give up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. And he won't salvage. Herbert on first down. Finds him over the middle. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to
hit
Jordan
a
Lewis,
random route.
incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that's scored.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Let's lock him.
He'll look to throw it. He's on the move. He's running with it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Finds his back complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. And a man is there to knock that away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here he is to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This ball's cut by Palmer. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they snag some much-needed momentum to end the regular season.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Yes. I want that ball carrier. $83, that's me. Just about man. Second, Bliz this boy has a chance to climb the 7 When was this open? 35. Come on. I gotta be patient now. I just gotta be patient. Disability can piece of time that the rum defender has to wait before getting him to shed a block by the center. I just run the ball out. What was that? Bro, sometimes you gotta realize it's a dream. Like, it takes time. Can't rush it, nigga. Back to back, back to back, back to back. Yeah, look at my eye. It just looks so weird. Like, look, it just look like lazy eye, bro. I just wanted to show it, but I was love the guts to do it. I'm just here. Not really. But I'm trying to score one from the guys. It's 10:30 currently. No 7 o'clock, 10:04. If my season, there is my season. Them motherfuckers need to win now, though. Don't know if you're a new coach or not, but shit, real chemistry. Let's do it. Let's do it back then. You did shit, but you need to lead. Teach 10 how to be extraordinary. Yeah. Let's see how we do. Let's see right there. But the same. But we can still make a change.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason.
So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Right back to him on 1st down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give on the ground. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. 3rd and long. To throw is Herbert. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
Why did I do that?
They were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up. The Chargers. Drive will start on the ground. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter.
I understand this preseason.
So it's a win here for the Seahawks as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.
I tried to ball off my brothers and them, but they never let me.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to the well again. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another carry for him. Has the first, but once more, he's past the 45. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first. They give it to him again. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Simple dive up the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it brings up an LA first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Pushing for the red zone. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's an LA touchdown. They'll run here from the gun. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Oh my gosh.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Herbert now, blitz coming. Caught by his back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. To throw, Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Handoff now out of the gun. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds a man, Deontay Johnson has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Blown back, it's the handoff. Stiff arm success. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers hoping to break this tie before the half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw, here's Herbert. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did.
And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get some late points and the lead.
Damn, overtime.
Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Sorry, coach. The Chargers come away with the win in this one. And
Let's go. I mean, let's go. We did it. go. That's it. There you go. That's it. That's what I mean. Like 50-50 on the preseason, I guess. This is what he asked me. Rushing touchdowns. Let me see what I did last season. Did I get it? Whatever it was. I feel like I put it up there, but I didn't know if I got it or not. It's a journey. What's it called? Yeah, the journey. The rush committed. Damn, I didn't finish again. So let me do 8 touchdowns. Cause I don't think it's like just like quarterback. It's not. It's different. I get 8 touchdowns in a year. Wait, let me see what commitments did I ever do that. What you say, bro? Let's go. This one. I think I am. Let me go 8 touchdowns in a year, bro. Can't get the 1,000 a year for some reason, bro. We'll go 8 touchdowns. Let's do it. I'm assuming you're home.
The Chargers offense and their running back set to go once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Not much room to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3. Second down and 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The Chargers offense. They'll begin here on the ground. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Daniil Hunter with the stop. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back.
I wonder why they took me out for that.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavai.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see.
This offense...
That's a greedy.
Give on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2 minutes to go, first half in a 2-point game. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. From the gun, it's Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Herbert.
Fucking damn, man. Look at I need him the most, bro. Look, fucking gosh.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now Herbert, he'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48. To the tight end motioning left here. They'll stay on the ground. Crazy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll manage only a couple. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. They'll stick with him again. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Come on, man.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They send him right out of the slot. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Now, Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here is 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Nigga, you could have ran
to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. Herbert to the air again. It is brought in the end zone. Lad McConkey. Touchdown Chargers.
Well, that was...
Herbert now on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And will mark him down up beyond the 30. Here's 1st down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. Bro.
You have time for field goals, so you have to go for touchdown. Or I could call it and then call timeout. Separate rocks, man.
To tell you right now, bro, I don't tell me why these niggas always hating on me. Oh yeah. Coming home, they be waiting on me. Like jump on my dick, all that faking home. I still love you. Every time I pop on these niggas tryna ride my way. I really want that hoe, but she keep playing in my face. She fine, caramel, petite with a pretty face. I'm only 16, but these niggas is gon' know my name.
Real pretty, Javinci on my titty. Gotta watch my back because the hoes be out to get me. They gone automatic, yes, this is a sin. I let them bitches hate because the bad bitches winning. Put that shit on, you know I got on real. In this bitch with the gang, you know I got my clip. My partner with me, yeah, his name Baby Glitch. Invite me to the party, yeah, that shit gon' be lit.
Every time I pop on these niggas tryna ride my way. I really want that hoe, but she keep playing in my face. She fine, caramel, petite with a pretty face. I'm only 16, but these niggas is gon' know my name. Yeah, and this bitch with Bonnie B and Baby Glitch. I cannot see a thing the way we walk around with sticks. I did not hit your bitch, I only fuck on fine shit. These haters on my dick cause we too motherfucking lit, yeah.
Who works in the store thinks you worship the devil. Is it inside you to ever clear something like that up, or you just kind of let that be fester in the world as it wants to?
I think about it a lot.
Really?
I think about it almost every day.
What part of it?
Every single part, every time, every pinpoint of when that's happened to me down my career.
Yeah.
It's happened a lot.
Yeah.
And I think it's not for me to prove to people who cannot or don't wish to listen.
Hi, mate, you okay?
Yeah.
What happened? Bro, this thing keeps turning off, bro. Bro, why does the screen keep giving me problems today? No one really does that.
So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game. Second and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down. he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Throwing now is Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now a give up the middle. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. He'll try the right side this time. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. Up the middle they go. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're going to motion the tight end over here. A run on first and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Throwing, Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. It's it.
That's tough, I guess. Because the team does that.
The chart. On first down, Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Yep, the man's Johnston. He's got it. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To throw is Herbert. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Here's Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Herbert to the air again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. One final throw before the break. This one finds McConkey. And a critical tackle there. Throwing on first down is Herbert. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A run now on second down. And he'll be here. It's not a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. They send the tight end in motion. Head off here, up the middle, and he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Pistol here for Herbert. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. But go down, it's an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Lots of space. Past the 45. 20. 15. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, L.A. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way?
Once that gate open, bro, I rushed. Oh, jeez, and that's still
Herbert now on first down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2 timeouts, still in the back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He'll go right and find his linebacker, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays. And the moment doesn't get bigger than this, find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run here. Oh. And a nice run. Give them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They're
bro.
able to get the job.
I actually should just lose still, bro. Come on. How you do that? How you and I'm still losing after trying to put in extra plays like that? That was level 35. What do I want to add? Well, I needed something. So finally, back for the last match. 2020. I need to put this shit on. So I'll be out and shake it off. Let's say 35. Two L's back to back though. Oh shit. Let's get straight to it. I'm talking no games, no nothing.
It's week 3 of the 2026 season, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Titans and the Chargers under the lights on Thursday night.
See if I can do this all real hungry.
Herbert throwing right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Takes off right out of the read option. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the bouquet, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want to take an unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Pass complete, screenplay. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Handoff on 2nd and short. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2. Back to the well again. Has the 1st and more, past midfield. And finally stopped at the 34. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. They send a tight end in motion. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Couple of 0. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. Gets in. Touchdown LA. The Chargers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future. And expect more to follow after that. Another carry for him. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They give it to him again. Duke the defender. And he's stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, here's Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Herbert. We've got a screen to the running back. He gets this down at the 13-yard line. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage from the air.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Oh my gosh.
That is the halfway point here on 3rd. And with no...
Good game so far.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. So now pause for an injured player, and yeah, this is a big one. It is Justin Herbert who's in some pain. He's being attended to after that play. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All at 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now we've got a pause. Timeout called on the offensive side of the ball. Going to the ground again on first. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Handoff now out of the gun. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. We get a timeout here called by the offense. Blown back at the handoff. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. First throw for the backup now. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. Running for it again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They've held out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw it here. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Very close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores. Makes the comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and got the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up.
Catching touchdown.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they catch on to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We'll set it down for him at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets a handoff. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Pulling 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. With a handoff up the gut. And this one does not go far. All in no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Simple dive up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who's shaken up. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run here on 1st down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers nearing their first win of the season. Everyone's wrapped. It's 2nd down now. They'll send him over right. Back to the well again. And he's going to take us only to about the 31. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning. We've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Throwing on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The drive picks it up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to end it off. And he's short at first after a mild gain. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down after running this at the 8. Well, we talked about this before, Brock. The thinking simple but effective. Won't stop getting into this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel limiting from it. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These edge defenders in the league today, kid, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. You gotta get to the pass, you gotta set an edge, and you gotta stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
So the Chargers come away with the win this one. And a lot to be happy with on both sides.
I ain't gotta win now. They're gonna say to me no. Because at the end of the day, what was the key to success? What was it? My team made sure so. My team made sure so. They're okay for nothing. They be balling out. They be talking about the dude. So, look, this one. That's something else. I'm trusting myself. This really wasn't about me. You have me to the back and playing as a team. I'm gonna clearly do good to you. I'm just lying. I'm gonna go today. You know, I'm from the community. Then I saw him in the offense. Thank you, judges. Oh, that's the Bills. Come on, let me go. Come on. We want to roll bigger, not higher.
So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Home team's offense, led by their running back, headed out for their second. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. We are through 1. The Bills with the... Here's a 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Charger first down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On the toss, they'll run. And he's bottled up. After a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards. They'll stay on the ground. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Herbert. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. A 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line, enough to get the first down and keep it going. The motion man is Johnson. Right back to him on 1st down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds.
Herbert now on first down. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Herbert to the air again. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. So, 1 touchdown apiece. And both. They'll begin here on the ground. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and his receiver are able to connect.
On first down, Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And it's going to have a first down across the field and down to the 46-yard line. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now it's Herbert. With the right end line his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, LA. The motion man is Johnson. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. And he has stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing now is Herbert. The toss left side, caught by his running back. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. There goes what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Oh my gosh, I can't feel that, bro.
This one went down to the line.
You gonna change your fit anytime you get rejected? I said it's been rejected like 5 times. He keep changing his outfit. I don't. Oh, that nigga praying on that nigga. Oh.
It's week 5 of the National Football League. And we've got the Chargers, bruising running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Chargers and the Jets, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Try again. It's second and 10. Now, Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Now, Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Herbert to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good shot here. Second and a yard. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Herbert now on first. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. So we've reached and here's a run to begin this third quarter. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48. 38-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
And it just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Handoff here, up the middle. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he will take it in himself. Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Now a give up the middle. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your...
Yeah, put this in the game.
On play action now. Left and has his running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Call it a gain of 13. And the Chargers have the 1st down. Up the middle they go. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to